Hi guys, it's John here, and today we're going to be setting up our own shared Masternode on the iHostMN platform. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you probably know that I have been singing the praises of YieldNodes, who basically take money that you deposit to them and put it into a masternoding service, and that earns you returns on your investment. Now, I made a spreadsheet here of the different coins that YieldNodes themselves invest in. These are just some of the ones, and basically you can see here exactly how much you could potentially get if you actually owned your own masternode of each coin. So if you had a PNY masternode here, you'd be getting €199. Now don't forget, this does cost 18,000 to set up, so it's quite expensive. And here's another big one, €181 a day if you have $126,000 to spare. Now most people probably don't have $126,000 to spare, so what you can do is actually deposit a partial amount of a coin and get a shared masternode. Okay, just a quick update here for the spreadsheet. I've actually had to go through and update the number of coins required for each different coin because they have actually changed since I first made the spreadsheet. So I've updated this, and I've also updated the coin values, the manual ones here, and also reconfigured the daily earning coins for each one as well, because that does change from time to time. So this is, at the time of recording, the most current version of the spreadsheet, and we can actually see things have actually swapped around a tiny bit here. So Dash D is currently the highest percent daily reward, followed by Heliodor here. So yeah, just thought I'd stick this in here as an update. But yeah, throughout some of the video, you'll see me go back to the old version. So on the iHostMN website here, you can actually find a list of the different coins and masternodes. There are many more other ones that aren't just the Disenemy coins that you can investigate yourself. But basically what we're going to do is, I've chosen to go with the PNY one here because that's giving me a 1.09% daily reward on my investment. So I think that'd be a good one to start with. That's basically the highest one, followed by Dash D here. So we could do a Dash D one as well, but I'm going to start with the PNY one just for fun. So if I really wanted to set one of these up myself, I'd need $18,000 to do so. But like I said, if you have an account on here and go into Masternode sharing, we can find the PNY coin here, and we can see exactly what we can get back out of it. So the other thing you're going to need before you can invest in this is an account on the Disenemy exchange, which is called Birake or Birake. You can see here, once you've got an account on here, you do need to complete KYC, and that does take a day or so to do. But once you're on here, you can obviously exchange for all the various different coins that the Disenemy group support, along with some others as well. So what we're going to be doing is buying some PNY on here. So we do need to pay with it in Bitcoin. So we have a look at PNY here. We can see there's plenty of trading going on here. So the steps we need to complete to start earning our rewards are as follows. We'll just go through this quickly. So you start earning rewards as soon as you make a deposit. Masternode rewards get automatically reinvested. Your deposit will show in the system once it reaches 25 confirmations. Do not mine directly to your deposit address. Withdrawals are mostly instant. Sometimes there are multiple withdrawals in a queue and it can take a few minutes, and they do take a 2% fee from the Masternode rewards. So like I said, we're going to do PNY, and what we're going to do is get our deposit address because we need to know exactly what we're going to be depositing to. So we click on here. It's going to ask for your withdrawal address. Now this will be your Birake address, so we'll go to deposit withdraw here, and we're going to find PNY. So this is my PNY address here, so please send your PNY to the address below. So we're going to copy the address here, I'm going to just paste that into here. So just check the last few digits, all looks good. So we're going to set that as the withdrawal address and just confirm that as well. Okay, so now we can see where we want to deposit our PNY. So this is the address we send it to start earning our rewards in the shared masternode. So the minimum amount is 1 PNY, and we're going to do a bit more than that because that's not very much really. So we're going to basically send some Bitcoin to our Birake or Birake exchange, and we're going to convert that into the PNY token. Now I'm going to use my Nexo account here because I have free withdrawals here, so I get 5 free per month. So this is going to be a free transfer for me. I will just do a test one first just to make sure it goes through. So we're going to go and we're going to get my Bitcoin address. And we're going to copy this, and from Nexo.io, I'm going to add this to my address book just for fun. Birake BTC, let's save that. Okay, so the minimum withdrawal from Nexo is actually around $40 at the current price of BTC. So we're going to do that. There's no fee here, and we'll just double check the address. Now, if you don't already have a Nexo account, you do actually get a single free withdrawal per month on the sort of standard basic version. So it's still worth signing up to Nexo, even if you just want to do a single withdrawal per month for free. It's worth doing. You really don't get charged anything at all. So now we've just got to wait for the transaction to complete. Okay, so the transaction has finally gone through, the test one I've just done. It did take quite a long time. It took around just over 40 minutes or so. I can see it has now appeared in my Birake account here, so I'm happy that I can send the rest of my Bitcoin or however much I want to, and it'll appear fine on here. So I'm going to send the rest of my Bitcoin across. Okay, so after much patience, we have now got our BTC available to spend. So we're now going to go to the exchange and we're going to go and get our PNY. So we've already got PNY selected here. Don't forget, you just can type in PNY and we'll start it as well. Click on here. We've already clicked on it, so it's already selected. And what we want to do is obviously buy some PNY. Now, we're going to try and find the cheapest one we can. Okay, so we're going to buy 1287 of the PNY at 000673. So that's going to be 800866615 BTC with a bit of a fee here, PNY fee of 1.9. So we're going to click on buy. Okay, so confirm the transaction. Now we've just got to wait for this to complete. So we have a look at our PNY wallet now. We can see we've got 1,285 PNY. So now we can actually withdraw this to our iHostMN account. Okay, so back onto iHostMN.com, and we can see here we've got our deposit address. So we can send a test of 1 PNY just to make sure that goes through okay. So let's copy this. And back on Birake, we're going to go to withdraw. Click to open withdraw now. I'm going to click 1 PNY. And we're going to do the withdraw address here. So let's just double check. Everything looks okay. LWK, PAP, minimum deposit amount. Let's stick that in there as well, just to be sure. LWK withdraw. Just confirm the details again. Click confirm. And we're now going to wait for this to complete. You can see it's pending here. It's pretty quick. Okay, so our 1 PNY has come through. That only took a few minutes, so we're happy that everything's okay, and we can now send the rest of our PNY out to our shared Masternode. So you can see here with the current value, we're going to be getting a daily earning of 0.0016 euro. So let's send the rest across and just see what it turns into. So don't forget to always double check your address, PAP and LWK. PAP, LWK, and just click withdraw. We've done the full amount here. And just confirm those details. Okay, and then we're going to give this another 5-10 minutes or so, and then it should appear in our shared Masternode. Okay, so our PNY has finally gone through, and if we just take a look now, we can see we've put in $342 worth of PNY, and we're going to be getting an estimated €2 per day from our deposit. So as we're working in euros here, so we'll do €2 of 318 euros, which is our deposit here. So we'll just see how much that is per day. And we can see that's just over 0.6% per day interest. Don't forget those are just estimated earnings. So our estimated monthly earnings are €62.36. So 62.36 of 318. So we're going to get 19% back, 19.5% back per month basically. So yeah, that is how you set up a shared Masternode. If we now go into our main menu here, go to our dashboard, we can see our Masternode share deposit has appeared. So we've got 1285 here, and you can see exactly how much we've earned, how much we've been paid, and how much is pending. So obviously I've only just set this up, so it's going to take a while to update with some bits and pieces. You can of course just withdraw your balance if you wish to take it back out. But I'm going to leave this in for a bit. I'm going to top it up every so often and probably create a few different ones from my spreadsheet here. Maybe a -D one, which is also another good one to do. So if you want to take more control of where your money's going and what you're investing in, rather than using YieldNodes, you can obviously set up your own shared Masternode like this. So I'm going to leave this to run for a bit now, and I'll come back tomorrow and we'll just see how much we've earned and been paid. Okay, so it is the morning after, and I just wanted to go through my shared Masternodes here. So I actually put a bit into -D last night as well, just for fun. And we can see here I've earned 4.8 PNY and 1.94 -D since last night. So those are ticking along nicely. What I've also done is update the Masternode spreadsheet. So I've got a new tab here at the bottom, or a new sheet. And what you can do here is actually put in the amount that you have deposited, how many coins you've deposited, or how many you want to deposit. And you can then see exactly how much A, it's going to cost you, and B, how much you'll get back per day. So currently with my 465-D, I should be getting about €3 a day. And with my 1285 PNY, I should be getting about 1.9 euros. So I've also put some totals down at the bottom here, so you can work out exactly what's going to be what. You can work out exactly how much you're going to deposit. So let's say you're going to buy half a 7.7 jackpot node, or half of the value of one, so that's 10,000 on there. You'd stick 10,000 coins here. That's going to cost you €400, and you're going to be getting back 1.47 euro per day. So yeah, hopefully this other section of the spreadsheet is useful. Don't forget these two here aren't currently listed on CoinMarketCap, so they do need to be updated manually. I did update those yesterday, so they're pretty up to date. Another thing to remember is that obviously your earnings are being compounded, so the spreadsheet is good for the initial how much could I get type calculation, but it's not taking into account the compound interest. So now that I've actually got a bit more in my PNY 1289, I could update this, and you can see I'm getting an extra cent per day. But yeah, that's going to keep on increasing as time goes on. I've got 467 here. So yeah, just bear in mind this section is just for the initial, how much could I potentially earn if I stick, a few €100 in. So don't forget these earnings aren't guaranteed. If the coin value go down, then obviously your earnings go down as well. So this is obviously quite high risk. You just don't really know exactly how you're going to get on with each coin. I still think it's safer to go with YieldNodes, which will do all of this for you, and Masternode in the right areas where needed and move things around. I'm sure they do that all the time. So yeah, I'd still recommend YieldNodes as a starting point, at least, just to dip your toe in the water for this one. But yeah, when you get more comfortable, maybe you can start taking out some of your YieldNode earnings and then popping them into your own little shared Masternodes in the future. So speaking of YieldNodes, we're currently at 5.6% interest for April so far, so we've got another week to go. So if we get another couple of percent, we'll hopefully get another 7.5% earnings on our Masternode balance here. So I'll put links to my other YieldNode videos down below, and my affiliate link if you did want to sign up. But yeah, if you do want to sign up to iHostMN, just remember to be careful with exactly what you're doing. You can obviously withdraw any amount you wish. So if I click on here, I can withdraw the whole amount. You can see the available for payout. So this isn't locked down at all. This is available to be withdrawn. I can take out my profit so far, which is 4.8 PNY, and that will obviously go to my withdrawal address, which I set when setting up the shared Masternode. So I could put in 4.86, for example, and that will withdraw it to my Birake account, which I can then convert to USDT or BTC and send off somewhere else if I so wish. But yeah, I'm going to leave these two run for a while and just see how they get on. Like I said, I might set up a full Masternode. If you are interested in doing that as well, let me know down below and I'll create another video in the near future. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do like and subscribe. Don't forget to click the join button if you want to say thank you and support the channel. And I will see you again in the next video.